Davy Garcia, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now here is Jose Altuve, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Jose Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball and a strike. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2. This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Stepping up is Alex Bregman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Now to the plate, here is Tim LeCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Philadelphia all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Today it's majors versus minors between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, everyone knows he's one of the game's elite pitchers. So if you like good pitching, you're in for a real treat. Not many other guys compare, and the thing I enjoy the most about him is the confidence that he exudes when he's out there. Trust me, he doesn't lack it, and the opposing hitters, they feel it when they're standing in the box against him.
First pitch on the way. Luis Marte is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there's one away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Brian Miller comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Lewin Diaz. A ball and no strikes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is McCutchen. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Sixto Sanchez will be on the mound for the away team in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now to the plate, number 37. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the center fielder, number 37.
Here's the pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting second. The second
So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring in Gene Segura. And now the first pitch.
No, that's low.
One out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Segura, base runner at first with 1 out. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Fouled off. First and second now, 1 man out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
This looks like it could be a rough one. You can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
And the check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, JT Realmuto. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Down, runners at first and second. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Outside and low, 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
3 balls, no strikes.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. The 3-2. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and you got a pitch you like. Throw it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. And they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
1-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Popped him up. Marte in foul ground. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Ferrar Encarnacion. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1.
1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Jose Devers.
And now, Jose Devers. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on the way.
Yeah.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Count now a ball and a strike. Here's Wheeler on 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Full count still. Wheeler into his motion. Here it comes on 3-2. There's ball 4.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Joe Dunand.
So now here is Joe Dunand, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball 2.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. Nothing in 2 now. And he struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Galvis makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. One out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
At the plate, Zach Wheeler, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Bounce it to the left side, fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 37. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Galvis at second with two down. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. So here is number 84. He stands in for the first time in this one.
The catcher, number 84.
Here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Comes Wheeler's 0-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Digging in next, Sixto Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. McCutcheon's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Luis Marte.
So now into the box is Luis Marte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Wheeler sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. that'll bring up Gene Segura. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
First offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy is known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Segura leads off second with nobody out. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up Reese Hoskins. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's him.
One and one.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
1 out and a runner on third. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. JT Realmuto is on deck. The man at third with 1 away. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He doubled home a pair his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Ball 2 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. 3-0 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. High drive deep down the left field line. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Over the course of the full season, you find yourself in this situation maybe 5 to 10 times all year. 3-1 count leverage, bases loaded. And he didn't miss it. Grand slam, wasn't that bad right there?
Brandon Liebrand is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi.
So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at bat. And he falls behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
4 runs here in this half inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Now batting.
Now to bat, Freddie Galvis. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. 3 complete from Citizens Bank Park, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Into the box, Brian Miller, and D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
First pitch on the way. Ball one.
Wait, ball one. That's inside.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Two and one after the foul ball there.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lewin Diaz.
Now at the plate is Lewin Diaz. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
No,
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two balls and a strike.
We got 2 balls.
That's just
1
too
strike.
much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Just
Ball
off the
back
outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Monte Harrison waits on deck.
Hey.
3-2.
I got 3-2.
Grounded down the third baseline. And there's their first hit of the game.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third baseline. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Into the box now. Monte Harrison fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Encarnacion, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Flew out in his only at bat so far. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. For the last half of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. Now the first pitch. Windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Hey, in this day and age where runs are at a premium, you certainly can't give any free passes. Had a rough go commanding the strike zone, gave up 4 walks, and that really hurt him in this one.
Now here's the pitch. Number 37 stands in as he looks at ball one here. 6 runs, only 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
And that one yanked just foul. And he turns beautifully on that fastball as this is pulled into right for a base hit.
Now back the second baseman,
Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. Gene Segura standing in as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. Now the 1-0. Softly on a line to third. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Phillies go down quietly there, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Now into the box, Jose Devers worked a walk his first time up.
Jose Devers.
Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Hoskins has it, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Next to stand in is Joe Dunand. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see
0-1.
if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Up high. 2-1 now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. 1 out, nobody on. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Segura calls for it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Home half of the 5th coming up. Philadelphia is on top, 6-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to
1-0.
back him up a bit there with the fastball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 on the way. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper as this lead swells to 7-0.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
Number 17.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back to center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Up next, JT Realmuto. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Slow roller out to short. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
At the plate now is Andrew McCutchen. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. It's taken, strike 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Pitch coming. Here it is. Didi Gregorius stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a pop-up now. Diaz will put this one away, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Through 5 innings, it's now 7-0. Victor Mesa Jr. will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 10, Victor Mesa Jr.
First offering on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
In now, Luis Marte. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
At the plate now, Brian Miller. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like he would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Fouled away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Wheeler gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Jordan Holloway enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 78, Jordan Holloway.
Now it'll be Freddie Galvis. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Leading up for the Phillies, the third baseman, Freddie Galvis.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
popped up. Dunan is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Wheeler, getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch of the AB on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball one. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard to short. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Stepping in now, number 37, fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Wheeler leads off first with 1 away. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
To the plate now, Gene Segura. This he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Diaz trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. One and two, here it comes.
Ball inside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get to Chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Right fielder.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning and get the first out of it. Boom, boom, boom. 3 singles, and all of a sudden they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked numbers.
Now 1-0.
Bryce Harper comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Swing and a miss.
One ball, one
Blew it
strike.
right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded with only one out. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Popped him up. Number 84 is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Next to hit, JT Realmuto grounded out in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out, bases loaded. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here comes the 1-2. It's laid off for ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
As a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled away. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. 7th inning coming up. Phillies on top, 8-0. Stepping in once again is Lewin Diaz. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's out.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Fouled away. And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Monte Harrison. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one, as this is driven out to deep left center field.
Gone!
So a 2-run shot to left center, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Standing in now, Gerard Encarnacion. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Into the box, Jose Devers. Harper will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, shortstop, Joe Dunand.
Next, it'll be Joe Dunand. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out at Mark DeRosa. So far, so good. A pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Segura has it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Phillies lead this one 8-2. Josh Smith comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Josh Smith.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch on its way. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Nope.
Just missing here. 2-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
2-0 count. The pitch. Outside and low. 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it is, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now at the plate here is Didi Gregorius. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Now a move over to first,
No, he's
and
safe.
he's back easily. McCutcheon aboard here at first with nobody out. Two pitches fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Based on the past performances of both teams, we thought it might end like this. This was a mismatch on paper before the game, and now it's a mismatch on the field during the game.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Base is empty here with nobody out. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Miller has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch on its way. Still only one out in the inning. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, number 37. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. So stepping in is number 84. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First delivery to him. Wind up and the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now the pitch.
Ball 2.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Brian Navarreto will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Number 29, Brian Navarreto.
And now the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Marte.
Stepping in next, Luis Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Wheeler's ready. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air to center field. Number 37 gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Alexander Guillen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
73, Alexander Guillen.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Shin Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Nope,
No
that's
offer
a ball.
on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout
right
there.
fielder,
Not a
number
whole
3.
lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Sam Coonrod comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Sam Coonrod.
And stepping in, Brian Miller starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the AB now.
Nope, ball 1.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he got him swinging. Brian Miller is retired to kick off the 9th. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Lewin Diaz swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
So 1-1 home. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Sinker, 3-2 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And it's another king. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
So now to the plate, Monte Harrison. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Encarnacion, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls and no strikes.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball 3.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Harrison stands at second with 2 gone. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Segura is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Wheeler pitches well enough to get the W. Sixto Sanchez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Blizak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 10 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Jumbo Shrimp, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.